This wasn't the walk in the park, which had been expected. What was billed as a family fun day turned out to be anything but for the Lord Mayor. A crowd of several dozen Loyalists jostled, heckled and shouted sectarian abuse as the Sinn Féin politician left Woodvale, surrounded by police. 9 officers were injured trying to protect Máirtín Muilleoir before he was driven away. The day began with a mood of unity. The Lord Mayor joined 2 DUP politicians, the Social Development Minister Nelson McCausland and Councillor Gavin Robinson, at Dunville Park in the Lower Falls area. Dunville and Woodvale parks have been revamped at the cost of £2 million each. The Lord Mayor took part in some rough and tumble of a different kind. The reopening of Dunville Park was supposed to be the first leg of a double celebration, and Mr Muilleoir was upbeat.
I think the greatest days, and these are old parks with great heritage, but I think the greatest days of Woodvale and Dunville are now in front of them.
But when the Lord Mayor arrived at Woodvale Park, the opposite of a welcome was waiting.
Shouldn't be here. We don't want them.
Demonstrators had prepared placards with messages for Sinn Féin about events in the recent and distant past. The park is close to the place where Loyalists and Orangemen have held weekly demonstrations about the ban on this year's 12th parade going past Ardoyne. Last night it was reported 2 shots had been fired at police from the nationalist side of the interface there. The crowd built up as the Lord Mayor was in this community garden. The scheduled speeches were cancelled. The police and Mr Muilleoir had a rough exit. The car was damaged and the hostility towards the police continued. Some missiles were thrown. None of the 9 officers who were hurt needed hospital treatment. Well, the Lord Mayor began today by opening a park in the Lower Falls area. He told that by coming here to the Shankill, he would have sent a signal about his intentions for his year in the council's top job. But things haven't quite turned out how he would have hoped. A DUP MLA said he'd warned Máirtín Muilleoir not to come.
The Lord Mayor needs to understand he cannot make statements and go around doing press interviews calling for our flag to be removed, remove the flag, and then when he has a chain around his neck as Lord Mayor of this city, expect people to welcome us as the first citizen. That's not how it works in the real world. And honestly, I have to say, he should have been better placed carrying out other duties today.
The Lord Mayor went to hospital for a check-up, but made it to his next engagement.
I want to commend the police. They took a lot of blows. I took some blows, but you know, I think that as first citizen, you have to travel this entire city, want to represent all the people, and I'm resolved to do that, and I'm more determined to do it now than ever before.
The police are investigating who was responsible for the violence, which they've described as appalling. Chris Page, BBC Newsline, Belfast.